Be careful of people around you that carry a monitoring spirit. That type of spirit is a spirit that comes from the evil one. It's demonic, it's negative, and its purpose in your life is to try to destroy the plans that God has for you and your destiny. It comes to either distract you, confuse you, or outright destroy what God has planned for you. A monitoring spirit can be found in a human being, an animal. It usually by way of a family member. It can be your mother, it could be your father, it could be your children, it could be someone on the work in the workplace. It can be the person you lay in the bed with at night. And you have to be mindful. These spirits come from the enemy because he knows that there's a great destiny for your life. And so to keep you from fulfilling your destiny, he'll send them to try to distract or to get information from you to take it back to those that has evil intentions towards you, or the person themselves may have an evil intention towards you to try to disrupt and destroy the plan of God in your life. And so understand though that the enemy doesn't have all power. He has some power, but not all power. And the only power he has is the power that you give him. And you give him power by way of what you tell these monitoring spirits. You may even ask yourself, well, how do I know I'm in the presence of someone that carries a monitoring spirit? You'll know because these are the people that come in your life and they ask all these questions about you. What's going on with you? What's the big deal? What's the big plans in your life? What you got going on? And this and that and the third. And they do that to get the information from you so they can carry out their wishes or their prayers to try to block and destroy what you have planned for your life and what God has planned for your life. And so the way you can tell them is then tell them apart is that you'll ask them questions about themselves and they are vague in their answers. They never really give you anything concrete. They never really tell you anything that's tangible that you can say, hey, I really know this person intimately, or I know this person deeply. You'll never have a good grasp about who they are, but they'll know everything about you. And a lot of times we talk a lot because it's human nature to want to tell a lot about yourself, or to tell people about yourself, or to not even, I won't even say brag, but just talk about you and what makes you you and what makes you interesting. But while we're doing that, we fail to realize that this monitoring spirit is just gathering information that it can, or he or she can use against you. I'm going to give you a good example that we all may be able to relate to in the Bible, in talking about Samson and Delilah. Samson was fighting to try to protect the children of Israel and get them out of Palestine, from the Philistines. And the Philistine people didn't like him, and they couldn't understand how he was so powerful. And for a long time, Samson was able to keep his secret of his power, which was his hair. His hair was the thing that gave him strength and gave him power. And so because the Philistines couldn't figure it out, and because he never would tell his secret, what did the Philistine people do? They sent in a monitoring spirit by way of Delilah, his girlfriend. Yeah, Delilah was his girlfriend. Remember I told you they come in many forms? And so, mind you, back to the story, Delilah came in like a flood, and she was asking him day in and day out, what is it that gives you this strength? How is it that you're so powerful, Samson? And he would not tell her for the longest time. Therefore, that enabled him to keep his strength. But one day he just got tired, because see, these monitoring spirits can be so persistent and so pressing and wanting to know about you that before you know it, you'll give them all your information. And I just believe that Samson had just got sick and tired of being sick and tired of Delilah questioning him concerning his strength, to the point that he just said, I surrender. Maybe if I tell this woman why I'm so powerful, she would just leave me alone. I'm sick of her. And to his demise, he told Delilah that his strength lied in his hair. And what did she do? She took her little silly self and reported back to the Philistine people. And they came and captured him in his sleep and took and had all of his hair shaved off. And when they shaved his hair, he lost all of his power, all of his strength. I believe that had he kept his secret, had he not told Delilah, he would have fulfilled his destiny in life. But because he spoke too soon and he spoke out of time and to the wrong person, his monitoring spirit of a girlfriend, he forfeited his destiny. So I'm on here today to tell you, don't forfeit your destiny. Move in silence. If you're already moving in silence, continue to do so. Don't tell everybody everything about you, because people, a lot of times, they'll smile in your face and they stab you in your back. Passive aggressive behavior. And I like to call it the Judas people. People like Judas, smile in your face, but stabbing you behind your back. So learn to move in silence if you don't already. And if you do, continue to move in silence so that you can live out the life God intended you to live. Have a blessed day.